have a makeup tutorial for you guys, and it's going to be a daytime look. Please excuse the weird scenery of a shower, but I needed good lighting, and I hope you enjoy.
To moisturize my lips, and then I'm moving on to a tinted moisturizer. The reason why I decided to pick a tinted moisturizer and not a regular foundation is because this is a daytime look for summer, and I wanted something light and sheer that wouldn't feel heavy on my face, especially if I started to sweat, and a tinted moisturizer is just perfect for that. And now I'm using this eye primer concealer kind of duo thing that Mark makes, and putting it on my eyes for the makeup that I'm going to put there later. And then I'm just putting it on any blemishes I have, and also around my lips and my nose, just to make that area lighter. And then I'm going to take the tinted moisturizer again and just kind of like pat it over the areas that I put a lot of the concealer on my face to make sure it blends well. Now I'm taking a pinkish reddish lip gloss color, and the reason why I'm putting this on my lips is to kind of just stain them, because whenever I use a nude lip color, for some reason it kind of washes me out, and I know I just went really quickly through that tight lining, but that's what I'm doing right there, and I kind of left a little wing out. Now I'm using a champagne color from the On the Dot eye palette by Mark, and I'm just sweeping it all over my lids. I'm putting my hands in front of my, under my eye to kind of like help from fallout, so it won't be like a shimmery mess under my eyes, because I don't like when it just sits there in my creases. Of course I still got some anyway. Now I'm going to take the more brownish color from that same palette, and I'm going to go out to the corners of my eyes and maybe midway through the crease, but not the whole crease. And that's just to give my eyes a little bit more definition on the corners, and you know, a different color, make it look nicer. And I think the first brush that I was using was a Mark brush. This one that I'm using is from Sally's. Now I am actually wetting a really small brush and using the white color from the palette and just blending that in the corners of my eyes with the tear ducts. When you wet it, it comes out looking way better, and it kind of like paints on, and that's why I did that. You can just use water, even though I use this little spray thing that you'll see me use at the end to kind of set my makeup, but water is fine too. And that's just me cleaning up fallouts, because of course that always seems to happen. And you don't want too much, because of course you're going to sweat because you're outside and it's summer. And now the mascara I'm using is actually waterproof, and it's for volume. So I decided to use waterproof because, as I just said, you sweat a lot during the summer, and especially for the bottom lashes, which I love to put mascara on because I think it's just not complete without them. You don't want it to smudge because of tears or whatever. And the bronzer that I actually broke it. That's why I was holding it up like that. And I'm just basically putting that to contour out my cheeks and a little bit on my nose and chin. And last but not least, I am going to put on my nude colored lipstick from Victoria's Secret, which I love, and it's called Scrumptous, which is just like the perfect name for a lipstick if you ask me. Yeah, and that's why I decided to use the pinkish reddish lip gloss before, just to make my lips have more of a tint, because if you saw me put that on without it, it just looks kind of washed out and dry looking, which isn't cool. And that's the spray I used earlier. It's a missed opportunity spray. And
I hope you guys liked my daytime makeup tutorial, and if you have any suggestions, leave them in my inbox or in comments. And any of the Mark products you can get at meetmark.com. I'll leave the link to my page if you want to buy from me, but of course if you have your other rep, you buy from them. Have a great